Okay, so I'm going to show you how to edit a button and add some words. So we go to the symbol here with the two squares on top of each other. This brings us up with a menu. We then press edit mode. You can see edit mode now has a green tick, so you know you're in edit mode, and if I come off of that menu, you've got some red writing along the bottom so you won't accidentally go into edit mode. So now I need to navigate to the page that I want to add words to. If I click on any of these buttons, they will do the same as when I'm not in edit mode. So if I click all, it will say the word all. If I click drink, it'll take me to the drinks page. So they work exactly the same way as when you're using the device when you're not in edit mode. I'm just going to go home and delete that. I'm going to add some words to people, so I'm going to navigate to that page. I'm going to add the word postman to a cell. I just click on the cell that I want. I click and hold. This brings up a menu of what I want to do with that cell or button. Click edit button. I now need to change the label, which is the writing that's on the cell, and add a message, so that's the word that it's going to speak out. I'll then add an image to that cell. So my label will be postman. And I need to put a space after it, otherwise it'll merge all the words together. It's automatically chosen that I might want to write the word postman or speak the word postman when I click that. There might be instances when you're writing a phrase that the label is ice cream, but your message that when you click this out is much longer, such as we went to the beach and I had an ice cream, it was a really lovely day. So then you would just go in here and write your longer message. And as you can see, it's left the label as it was, just postman. I'm going to take that back to just being postman. The space. So now I need to add an image to this cell. I can either import an image, so that's a photograph or a file that I've already got. I can take a photograph with the device, or I can find an image. This will be generally just symbols that are on the device, and that's what we're going to mostly be using. We've got some different symbol libraries, so there's different setups of symbols that are pre-stored on here, or I can just search the word postman. So it's come up with the suggestion of postman Pat. However, that's specific to one character, so I don't want to use that. As this is using some symbol libraries that are American, I'm going to try the word male and see what that comes up with. Okay, let's come up with a few more options. As you can see here, some of these say PCS symbols, and some of them say symbol stick symbols. In this instance, we're only going to focus on the ones that are PCS symbols, as that's the symbol set we've been using throughout the rest of the device. So I'm just going to scroll through. Now these ones here look like a postman to me, so I'm going to click this one at the top, and that automatically puts that image in. Now I can just save that, and that is all sorted. That's going to speak out the word postman, and it's got this image and label on the cell. However, if I wanted to just double check that that does have the correct actions on it, I can go to actions at the top here, and it will tell me when I click that button what it's doing, and it's going to speak the message. I click save, and let's just double check that. Postman. So that button's working fine. Now to come out of edit mode, I click on the two squares, click the edit mode, and now that doesn't have a green tick in it, and there's no red writing, so I'm back into my normal vocabulary. So I can say I Like. People.
Postman.
Postman.
I like postman.
I like the postman.